Crossovers today come in all shapes and sizes. On one hand, we have gentle giants like the Honda Pilot and the Nissan Pathfinder. And on the other hand,
we have
little jelly beans like these, the Honda HRV and the Nissan Qashqai.
It's a name that does not trip off the tongue.
Not really.
However, it is one of the more popular selling crossovers out there. This is the top selling crossover in Canada.
Subcompact crossover.
Of the subcompact size, yes. But this has only been out for 6 months or so, and it's made a big splash on the market.
Let's go for a drive and figure out which one's the better buy.
Fair enough.
So what do we got here?
We have the 2017 Nissan Qashqai SV all-wheel drive with premium package.
And you do get a lot. You get adaptive cruise control, automatic braking,
lane departure warnings,
a 360-degree camera. That's hands down my favorite feature about this thing. I have absolutely no complaints up front about leg room, shoulder room, headroom.
I find the interior not upscale, but it's pleasing. It's got some nice piano black trim. The dials are easy.
They're actual knobs and buttons as opposed to the touch panel in the HRV. It doesn't have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, but it works.
Okay, not a lot of big power, 141 horsepower. It's adequate.
And it's comfortable too. It soaks up bumps very well. It's quiet. There's not a lot of road noise, even though it does have 19-inch wheels. The cargo space is pretty impressive, actually.
It's not the same as the HRV, but that's fairly extraordinary. It's a nice, overall, unassuming daily transportation that just happens to be all-wheel drive.
And on that note, let's hop into the HRV and see how it stacks up.
Let's do it.
Here we are in the 2018 Honda HRV. As soon as we hop into this, the first thing I notice is that it's a little louder than the Qashqai. I like the steering in this. Surprisingly enough, I know they're not exactly performance vehicles, but the HRV does have a little more feedback and a little more weight to the wheel. Qashqai does have a better cabin, I find. There's a bit more hard touch plastic in the HRV, and it's a little dreary.
They haven't thrown a lot of premium into this vehicle.
No.
Plus, there's no power seats.
Another drawback to the HRV, I don't really enjoy this touch panel for the climate controls.
No, I'm a big fan of buttons and things like that. Why complicate it when you can make it easy?
How'd you find the back seats?
Not so great for somebody in my height. Legroom isn't bad, but there's no headroom.
Cargo space, though, that's where
Cargo space,
HRV takes it.
HRV takes
Without
it.
a doubt. Those magic seats in the back, they really are magical.
Yep.
Well, let's hop out of the HRV and declare a winner.
This is a segment that does not generate huge excitement, but it's an important segment. So among the two, which is going to turn our crank more?
That is like asking if I prefer spinach or kale.
They don't generate big excitement, but we have to pick a winner.
We do.
And I think overall, dollar for dollar, feature for feature, the Qashqai is the better small crossover for the Canadian market.
It is surprising as to what $32,000 gets you in the Qashqai. You get LED headlights, you get all the active safety features you could possibly want. You have adaptive cruise control, you have blind spot monitoring, you have a 360-degree camera. That is pretty much unheard of in the class.
It's roomier, both front and back.
But where I will give it to the HRV is cargo space.
Absolutely.
It's a lot more flexible. You have a low floor and you have the magic seat. They're just so ingenious. They definitely do live up to the name.
Fair enough.
That being said, Qashqai takes it for me.
Qashqai takes it for me. For Driving.ca, I'm Brian Harper.
And for Driving.ca, I'm Nick Tragianis.